and welcome to the first broadcast of the Northview basketball season. I'm Landon Ogle, and I'm here with
Corbin Guzman.
Okay, so the Northview Academy Lady Cougars will face off against the Powell Panthers. So Corbin, how do you feel about this? You know, the Lady Cougars, they got some returning starters, but you know, they lost their scorers: Vanna Bates, Reagan Brown, and Josie Horner.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident, honestly. We did really well in the Jamboree, and I think our talent is going to carry on in this season, and we'll definitely see some improvement from last season as well.
Yeah, it's not like we're losing a lot. You know, we're returning Cameron Brown, Jordan White, a lot of key pieces, Natavia Alber. It looks like Kaylee Smith is going to step up in a role and fill in for Josie this year, but, you know, looking good, you know, as you said in the Jamboree. And we're facing off against the Powell Panthers. Hopefully it goes good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Northview Academy. Tonight's matchup against the Powell Lady Panthers and your Northview Academy Lady Cougars.
Yeah, just looking at their warm-ups, I mean, they're looking really good.
And they're going to come out with the starting lineups for the Powell Lady Panthers. And it looks like it's going to be number 10, Noah Lakin. Number 22, number 22, Cameron Gobloff. Oh, wrong list. Sorry about that. It looks like the starters for your Powell Lady Panthers will be Peyton Richmond.
Starting for the Cougars, number 4, Nora Otten.
A returning starter from last year, number 10, Jordan White.
And number 12, Cameron Brown.
A returning player from last year, a key piece, number 21, McKenna Russell.
And the 6'1" senior, number 22, Kaylee Smith.
And the starters for your Powell Lady Panthers will be number 10, Daisy Gentry, number 25, Melania Espiritu, number 23, Claire Campbell, number 34, Peyton Richmond, and number 22, Anna White. So just from the looks at it, it's got, you know, they got decent size on the Powell Panthers, but we're about to get ready for the tip, the first tip of the lady basketball season.
See how it goes. We have the advantage here. We're a little bit taller.
Kaylee Smith wins the tip-off, And Jordan White will bring it up past half court. It looks like they're going to go into a 2-3 zone. And McKenna Russell's going to set up at the free throw line. 2, Cameron Brown to Kaylee Smith at the 3. Cutting Jordan White. She's going to pass it back out to Cameron Brown at the end. And she's going to miss off the side of the rim. It's going to be rebounded by number 23, Claire Campbell. And it's going to be a tie-up between Peyton Richmond and Kaylee Smith. And it'll go to the Lady Panthers ball. Good defense right there by the Powell Panthers.
Yeah, definitely. They tried to get in there, but they for sure stopped them quick.
Pass to Peyton Richmond. She's going to be double-teamed, and she's going to pass it off to Daisy Gentry. She's going to be zoned up, and she's going to be double-teamed. It's going to be a steal by Jordan White. She's going to pass it to Cameron Brown. She's going to push it up the court, pass to Nora Otten. Down low to Kaylee Smith. To the free throw line at McKenna Russell. Pump fake. She's going to drive in, and she's going to hit the jump shot. The first 2 points of the Lady Cougars basketball season by McKenna Russell. It looks like they're going to go full court pressure to Melania Espiritu. Daisy Gentry, full court pass to number 22, Anna White. She's going to have an errant pass stolen by Jordan White.
That's a second pass stolen already.
Jordan White's going to be picked up by Anna Gentry. McKenna Russell's going to get the ball, shoot a 3. It's going to be no good. Kaylee Smith's going to rebound it. And it's going to be no good, rebounded by Peyton Richmond. She's going to pass it to Gentry. She's going to try to work on McKenna Russell. And Gentry's just going to have a wide open lane, and she's going to hit a floater for the 2. That was a good lane for Gentry right there. She's going to pass. Jordan White's going to pass to Kaylee Smith at the free throw line. It's going to be good.
Easy 2, just right back at them again.
That was a good jump shot. Good find by White right there. Espiritu is going to drive past Jordan White. She's going to throw an errant pass, and she's going to be picked up by Anna White for the 2. It's going to be good in the paint. Jordan White's going to push up the ball. She's going to slow it down, pass to McKenna Russell at the end. She's going to pass it to Nora Otten to Jordan White. She's going to get a screen by Kaylee Smith. She's going to work. She's going to get a backdoor pass to Kaylee Smith. It's going to be denied. She's going to get the block, pass it down to Nora Otten, and it's going to be good for the 2.
Yeah, that was a great recovery right there. It almost looked like a foul at first, but we still got the 2 points.
Anna White's going to be double teamed. It's going to be picked up. Anna White's going to get it back. Cameron Brown's going to steal it as Anna White just rolled the ball off. Kaylee Smith's going to set a screen for Cameron Brown. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by Kaylee Smith down low. It's going to be a good for 2. Gentry's going to pass to Anna White, and it's going to be passed down to Espiritu, and it's going to be good for the and 1 try. That was good. That was good passes by the Lady Panthers right there, just getting it down low. And Espiritu is going to go for the 3-point play. So what have you seen so far from the Lady Cougars and how they're playing right now?
Oh, we're attacking really well so far. Like, they score, we score, and get them back. You know, we still have a 2-point lead, so it's going really good on our offense right now and also our defense.
Espiritu's going to miss the free throw. Natavia Albert's going to get the rebound. Cameron Brown's going to pass to Olivia Likes. She's going to drive on the baseline. Kaylee Smith's going to rebound. She's going to pass it out to Cameron Brown. At the 3, she's going to drive in. Find Nora Otten. She's going to tip the pass off, and it's going to be stolen by a checking in number 1, Carmani Finner. It's going to be passed to Campbell. She's going to dump it off to Espiritu, trying to find Peyton Richmond down low. And it's going to be out of bounds on Northview. It's going to stay with the Lady Panthers. Espiritu is set to inbound.
See, looking for passers, but there's just nobody open. The Cougar defense is going
She
really
finds
well
Gentry
right
at the logo. She's going to try to work on Olivia Likes, but she's playing airtight defense. Going to pass to Finner. Nora Otten's playing airtight defense. She's going to make her pick up her dribble and find Campbell. She's going to try to drive on Auburn. Olivia Likes is going to steal the pass. She just stole the pickoff that she was trying to hand it off.
What a defense right there. I mean, the
down low to Cameron Brown. She's going to lose the pass. She's going to dribble it back out to Kaylee Smith at the free throw line. Olivia Likes of 3. She's calling for the screen. Olivia Likes is going to lose the ball. And Coach Shelley's going to call a timeout. And it'll be a 30-second timeout call. That was a good timeout call by Coach Shelley right there.
Yeah, our defense is working really good right there. When the Panthers were on offense, I mean, they just could not get even past, like, the three-point line. We were holding them really well right there.
Yeah. You know, they've been playing some really good defense, but the only points they've really gotten is, you know, on some busted plays, you know, busted defense, just not getting back on time. You know, the offense playing really well right now. Can't complain about a lead. It's a 2-point lead. And your leading scorer will be Kaylee Smith right now, as there's 3:52 left in the first quarter. And, you know, they're playing really well to start this game out. You know, there's nothing to complain about.
Yeah, Cougars still in the lead with that 2-point lead, 6-8. So we'll see how that carries on.
Cheyenne Green will check in for Kaylee Smith. And she's going to pass it to Jordan White. She's trying to work.
It looks like Jordan White also came in the game as well after that timeout.
Green is going to pass it to Olivia Likes. It's going to be off her hands, out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. And it looks like Campbell is going to inbound the ball, or Espiritu, I'm sorry. She's going to inbound it to Daisy Gentry. She's going to try to work on Jordan White. Olivia Likes playing airtight defense on Espiritu. She's going to dump it back off to Gentry. And it looks like checking in number 11, Hannah Hayes, will get the ball. Jordan White playing on, it's a 10-on-10 matchup right now. And she's going to be called for a travel. You know, that was really good defense right there. Just good transition. You know, they're playing their zones right.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that put a lot of pressure on the Panthers right there, and I think that could be what caused them to have that travel right there. See Jordan White bringing it up.
She's going to look to get Cameron Brown in the corner. She's going to dump it off to Natavia Albert down low over Peyton Richmond, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded by Gentry. She's going to push it up the court. She's going to slow down, try to work on Likes, try to get past half court. She's going to dump it off to Fenner, guarded by Natavia Albert, and it's going to be a foul call on Arbor. No, that was good. That was a good find by Cameron Brown. Albert just couldn't convert on that 2-point try. As McKenna Russell will check back in for Olivia Likes. And it looks like Espiritu is going to pass it in to Jordan White's going to get the steal, and she's going to lay it up for the 2 points. That was good. That was a good defensive play by Jordan White.
Yeah, the Cougars now in a 4-point lead.
Up the court to Fenner. She's going to pass it to Espiritu, working on Albert. Gentry is going to get the pass from Espiritu. Espiritu trying to look for Richmond. She's going to drive baseline. She's going to stop.
Oh, trapped.
She's going to be double teamed, but it's going to be a foul call on Albert, I'm sure. No, on Cheyenne Green. And it looks like Kaylee Smith will check in for Natavia.
Yeah, it's really a tough situation right there, just being full boxed and not having anywhere to pass to.
And you know the thing about the Lady Cougars, you can sub out size for size. It looks like Kaylee Smith and Albert are the same height. And a busted coverage right there as Hannah Hayes gets the 2 points right in between the defenders. And Jordan White's going to be guarded by Gentry. Getting a screen from Green, and she's going to roll down low, and it's going to be a foul called on Daisy Gentry, and she's going to go to the line for 2. You know, that was a really good play. You know, that was a good screen and roll from Green. That was a good find by Jordan White.
See Cheyenne Green shooting the free throw, and it's good.
She's going to make 1 of 2. You know, it's been a really fast start to this game.
It has been.
She's going to airball the second one. You don't really see that often. And looks like Espiritu will check the ball in to Gentry. She's going to be met by Jordan White, she's going to steal the pass again. That's a second pass she's stolen on an inbound. Cameron Brown's going to get the pass, dump it off to McKenna Russell. Back to Brown. She's going to drive baseline. She's going to shoot a floater, air ball, rebounded by Gentry. She's going to pass up court to Fenner. She's going to dump it back off to Espiritu at the 3. Trying to look for Peyton Richmond, but she can't get it to her. Heavily guarded by Green, but she gets it down low to Richmond. She's just going to float it up over Green, and it's going to rim around and go and fall in. You know, that was a good move by Peyton Richmond right there. You know, just
yeah, it really was
working on the defender and making the shot fall. She's going to cut the lead down to 1. Cameron Brown or Jordan White, I'm sorry, will get the screen from Cheyenne Green to Kaylee Smith at the 3. Jordan White's going to get the play from Coach Shelley. It looks like they're setting up the play to Cameron Brown, to McKenna Russell. She's going to get a screen from Green. She's going to pull up at the wing. It's going to be no good. Cheyenne Green tipped it to Peyton Richmond. Fenner will get the pass from Richmond. Richmond will take a 3, and it's going to be no good off the front of the rim as we're under a minute to play in the first quarter. And Jordan White's going to find Kaylee Smith.
What a drive right there. That was a beautiful layup right there. Just found that gap.
On a backdoor cut. It's going to be good for 2, pushing the lead back to 3. Pass is going to be to Fenner. McKenna Russell will steal the pass. She's going to go for the fast break, and it's going to be good off the glass. You know, just the Lady Panthers are just making some errant passes right now. If they can tighten it up, it can be a really close contest. You know, they're just making some errant passes, just turning the ball over way too much.
Yeah, I mean, that Cougar is really using that hard defense and rush offense, and it's really screwing with the Panthers, and they just can't set up their defense in time.
Yeah, they can't transition. Gentry will inbound, trying to find someone. She's going to find Campbell, working on Kaylee Smith at the top. She's going to dump it off to Gentry. She's going to drive past Jordan White. She's going to take a floater, met by Kaylee Smith. It's going to be no good, rebounded by Alber. Jordan White pushing it up the court. She's going to take a jump shot from the wing, and it's going to be good. And the first quarter will come to an end. And, Corbin, if you're Coach Shelley, that's what you'd like to see. You know, you're seeing some positives right now from a good Powell Lady Panthers team. And what you're really seeing right now is they're bringing pressure full court, not letting their offense set up. They're not letting them run any plays. Yeah. And if they are running plays, it's going to be transition offense.
I mean, we've had more positives than negatives, so that's always a really good thing. And always being ahead by it's 7 points now, that's always a great thing to look forward to. Yeah,
I mean, you know, they're capitalizing on the steals. They're capitalizing off turnovers. You know, points off turnovers. You know, that's really how you win the game. Turnovers are a big deal for the Powell Lady Panthers. They're going to have to tighten up. You know, they're going to have to find a way to break the press if they want to keep it close, which, you know, it's pretty close right now. It's just a 7-point game, but with the way that half ended, you can see that the Lady Cougars have just a confidence to them that they're going to come out and blow them out. But if the Powell Lady Panthers, you know, just settle down, you know, settle into the game, you know, it's the first game of the season, so everybody's going to be a bit rusty. They can just settle down, you know, get some shots going, not turning the ball over as much. You know, if they don't turn the ball over, but they get missed shots, you know, that's a positive because they're getting it down the court and getting some shots up.
Yeah, and, you know, the first games always really tell you which teams have worked harder than the other during the offseason. And, like, sometimes it just goes to show you how much the other teams have conditioned and prepared for this.
What teams are more prepared than the others, basically. As the Lady Cougars will get the inbound at the start of the second quarter, Jordan White will get the inbound pass. And it looks like they're going to go with a big lineup. Alber and Kaylee Smith and Nora Otten and Cameron Brown are in the game as well. Otten's going to get the pass and fumble it. Kaylee Smith is going to dump it off to Jordan White. And, you know, Gentry's giving her some space. She could shoot a little bit, so Nora Otten's going to work on Anna White. She's going to dump it off to Alber. Aubur's going to give a screen to White. She's going to drive, back it out. Backdoor cut by Kaylee Smith. It's going to be no good. Nora Otten will get the steal from Peyton Richmond. Auburn will get the ball down low off a pass from Nora Otten. Auburn will get the pass back to Otten at the 3. She's setting up the offense. Auburn will pass to White. She's going to drive in, open lane. She's going to get blocked from behind. And a couple players took a tumble. Campbell and White took a tumble right there.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like she tried to block, but it looked like she got off balance there.
That's a good drive by Jordan White there, drawing a foul. You know, that's it. That's what you want to see. You want to see your point guard. You want to see your star point guard be aggressive.
The first free throw shot is good.
And Savannah Clifford will check in for Auburn as Jordan White shoots a second free throw, and it's going to be good.
See, and that's just what you need right there. Get fouled, but, you know, come back with 2 points still.
Jordan White goes to the line. She goes 2 for 2. Gentry's going to bring the ball up. And like we said, that full court press is getting to them, but a busted defense by Nora Otten, and Gentry's going to get a wide open look and just miss. See, that's what you got to capitalize on, the open looks from 3 to cut this deficit down. Cameron Brown's going to drive in. She's going to look to pass it out, and Gentry's going to steal the ball. Just an errant pass from Cameron Brown. Gentry's going to cross over, step back, and set up the offense. Down low to Peyton Richmond. She's going to drive by Kaylee Smith. It's going to be good off the glass. That's a good move by Peyton Richmond right there, using the body to get past her.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to see from the Lady Panthers. You know, you want to get it down low to your center, Peyton Richmond, and you know, let her work. It looks like that's what they're revolving their offense around. So Cameron Brown's going to take a 3, and it's going to rim in and out, and it's going to be no good. And it looks like it's going to go off Kaylee Smith, and it's going to be the Lady Panthers ball. Gentry's going to be met at half court by Kaylee Smith. She's going to pass back to Espiritu. She's going to drive by Savannah Clifford and get nowhere. Gentry's going to cross over, and she's going to drive in, open lane, and it's going to be good off the glass. That's what you want to see if you're the Lady Panthers coach. You know, they're capitalizing off things that, you know, that the Lady Cougars are making mistakes off of.
Yeah, I mean, they're not giving it early. I mean, they're still showing competition, even though we're in a little bit of a lead, but they're still in there.
You know, 5 points isn't that big of a lead, but it's, you know, it's some confidence. A lead is a lead. And it looks like Auburn and McKenna Russell will check in for the Lady Cougars. Kaylee Smith will inbound to Jordan White. She's going to bring it up past half court at the O of Northview. She's going to pass to McKenna Russell. It looks like they're going to go into a 2-3 zone. And down low to Auburn. And it's going to be a 3-second call on Kaylee Smith, it seems. You know, Northview just turning the ball over right now. They're not making some good plays. You know, they're being kind of errant on the offensive side, and they're playing airtight defense on the defensive side. So you can turn a negative into a positive right here. You know, get some turnovers, get back on pace.
Yeah, it looks like number 25, Miliana, she just got double teamed by the Cougar defense and really couldn't do anything about that. That's been more than one time the Cougar defense has done that. It's working out great.
And it looks like Campbell will inbound to Peyton Richmond. And it looks like it's going to be a push on Kaylee Smith. And it looks like Green will check in for Smith. Looks like Gentry will inbound. 2, Anna White. She's going to hand it off to Gentry. She's going to be met by Jordan White. She's going to get another wide open lane, and she's just going to get it off the glass, and it's going to be good. She cuts it down to a 3-point lead. McKenna Russell's going to get the pass from Jordan White. She's going to rim in and out from the 3. Auburn's going to fight for the rebound. And the Lady Panthers will come up with it. Peyton Richmond, actually. And it looks like she had a backdoor cutter, and she didn't find him. Finds Fenner instead. And it looks like she's going to find Gentry. She's going to try to drive in again. It looks like Jordan White's tightened up the defense. Nora Otten's going to switch on to Gentry, and she's going to dump it off to White right there. Campbell's going to fake the 3, and she's going to lose the ball to Peyton Richmond. It's going to go off the glass. And, you know, all of a sudden it's a one-point Lady Cougar lead after coming out up 9 in the second quarter. McKenna Russell's going to get the ball. She's going to look down low, can't find anyone. Down low to Green. She's going to go off the front rim. She's going to find. She's going to try to get the rebound. Looks like she twisted her ankle a little bit, and she's going to dump it off to the Lady Panthers. Peyton Richmond down low. Campbell off the pass from Richmond, and it's going to be a foul call on the Lady Cougars.
See, the Lady Cougars have done really well on the free throw shots so far, and we haven't really seen much of the free throw shots on the Panthers, so I'm almost curious to see how the free throw shots for the Panthers are going to go if they get one this game.
I have no clue. Looks like Gentry will inbound. You know, Gentry's done everything for the Powell Panthers. Her and Richmond are doing everything for the Powell Panthers. Richmond has 6 points. She's going to find Hayes at the top of the key. It's going to look like it was a high pass, but she's going to find it. And Hayes is going to – the ball is going to be knocked away from Hayes. Espiritu is going to drive in. Defense by Savannah Clifford. She's going to airball it, rebounded by McKenna Russell. McKenna Russell is going to work on Fenner, and it's going to be poked away by Fenner, and it's going to look like a defensive drop-off, and McKenna Russell is going to pull up for the 2, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded by Peyton Richmond. She's going to try to work for a foul call, and she's going to get the foul call. Auburn fouls her, and it's going to be Auburn's second of the game.
Looks like Coach Shelley isn't too happy about that call, just her players. She wants them to make smart decisions here.
Yeah, they're just fouling. Gentry's going to be met at half court, and it looks like they've laid off the full court press. Gentry's going to work on Nora Otten, and she's going to dump it off to Fenner, working on McKenna Russell. She's going to drive in, trying to find someone. It's going to be knocked away by McKenna Russell, stolen by Otten. She's going to find Cameron Brown. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cameron Brown. It's going to be a turnover on Northview, and it looks like it seems like that turnover train just went from Powell to Northview. You know, as I said in between the corners.
Yeah, I mean, that rush is what we need. It's got to be a controlled rush, you know.
Yeah, the fast break, you know, can't go wrong with the fast break, but you just got to capitalize on the fast breaks. Hayes is going to get it at the top of the key, guarded by Cameron Brown. Dump off to Gentry. She's going to find Peyton Richmond down low, working on Savannah Clifford. It's going to be no good. Peyton Richmond is going to get her own rebound after it bounces out of Savannah Clifford's hands, and it's going to be good. Richmond edging closer to 10 points. Nora Otten's going to get the ball and work on Hayes. She's going to stop at the free throw line, dump it off to McKenna Russell. Cameron Brown's going to drive baseline. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Fenner, I think. It's going to be a reach-in call on Fenner. And Fenner's going to check out. Campbell's going to get her. And it looks like they're going with the starting lineup. The Lady Panthers are. Cameron Brown's going to get the inbound pass and drive in. She's going to throw a shot up. It's going to be no good. And Campbell will knock the ball out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Cougars. Cameron Brown's going to get the inbound pass from Olivia Like, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, that break worked out just like it should have. You know, we're back in the lead by 1 point.
You know, that's like the first points they've scored in a while. So let's see if they can adjust and, you know, score like they did in the first quarter. As Hayes is going to try to find Richmond. She does. She's going to spin off Savannah Clifford. It's going to be no good. Espiritu is going to get the ball off the turnover. And it's going to be a foul call on the Lady Cougars. It looks like it's going to be on Cameron Brown. And with 1:30 left in the second quarter, inching closer to halftime, you know, you just want to go into halftime with a lead if you're the Lady Cougars and the Lady Panthers. You know, they've came out and you know, the Lady Panthers have walked in the second quarter. Gentry's going to get the inbound pass. And, you know, like I said, the Lady Cougars have been letting them set up their offense, and it's been working for them. Hayes is going to get the ball. Guarded by Cameron Brown heavily. It's going to be a foul call on Cameron Brown. Looks like she was too handsy. And Espiritu will inbound the ball.
Yeah, number 11, Hannah Hayes, she's definitely the smallest on their team, but you don't want to underestimate her because she's made some pretty good plays this game.
Yeah, she's shifty. She'll make the first one and tie it up. And it looks like number 5, Malia Whitehead, will check in for the Lady Panthers. And it looks like Nora Otten's going to check in for the Lady Cougars. So it looks like Coach Shelley will go with a smaller lineup compared to what they had in the start of the game. And Hayes will make the second free throw. And the Lady Panthers are going to be up by 1. And Olivia Likes is going to drive in, kick it out to Cameron Brown. She's going to drive in, see an open lane, kick it back out to Olivia Likes. And the three is going to be no good off the front of the rim. Olivia Likes is going to try to save it. And she does. Olivia Likes is going to stop and give the ball to Jordan White. She's going to drive in, stop, give it to McKenna Russell on the 3, drive in.
Oh.
And it's going to be a foul call on the Lady Panthers. Likes will inbound the ball to White. And it looks like the Lady Cougars will just try to hold it and drain as much clock as they can. Or no, never mind. Likes is going to drive in and bank it off the glass.
Yeah, what a drive right there after being pushed, but just laying it up off the backboard right there.
That was a good shot. Espiritu is going to try to work. She's going to dump it off to White. Hayes is going to fake Cameron Brown out. She's going to try to get it down to White, and it's going to be stolen by Nora Otten. Down low to McKenna White, or McKenna Russell. And it's going to be a travel call on McKenna Russell, and the Lady Panthers will get the ball back with under 15 seconds left to play. And it looks like they're going to bring back the full court pressure. Espiritu is going to get the ball. She's going to bring it up across half court. She's going to spin. Now Espiritu is going to go off the front of the rim, and it's going to be good. And the Lady Panthers go into halftime with a lead, a much-needed lead after that first quarter. And what you saw from the Lady Cougars in the first quarter is what you want to see the whole game. What you saw from the Lady Panthers in the second quarter is what you want to see the whole game. So
yeah,
I'm interested to see how the rest of this game goes.
For sure. You know, sometimes teams come out of the halftime and they're just a whole different team, and maybe that's what we see out of one of these teams tonight.
And we're going to go to halftime, and we'll see you back in 10 minutes.
Okay, we're back for the second half. Corbin's back with me. It's Logan Thomas here. Corbin, how did the first half go for the Lady Cougars?
I mean, it went pretty good for us. Honestly, our offense was running really well, so was our defense. We're on a little bit of a rush offense last half, but it worked out. The Panthers did come back with a lead, though, before halftime.
Yeah, they made a late run, and the foul right there was on Kaylee Smith. Claire Campbell to the line for the Lady Panthers. That shot's no good. Really even contest so far, 1 point game. And I think that the Lady Cougars knew coming in that this was going to be a fight. And the second shot also no good. Rebound, Cam Brown. She's going to take it up to court. Look for Otten. To Russell. Jordan White. Albert back to White. Otten's going to take the three. No good. Rebound. Albert. And they're looking for a three ball right here going down in the post. Another shot no good by Albert. Lady Cougars need to make some buckets down there when they get offensive rebounds.
It's like Jordan White steals the pass right there from number 34, Peyton Richmond, and it's a foul. It's a foul on Jordan White.
So White's going to go to the line. Jordan White so far with 6 points for the Lady Cougars. In the first half, Jordan White had a really good first half. And Kaylee Smith, who is on the bench right now, she had a great first half as well. 7 points for White. She's leading the Lady Cougars. Second shot no good. Albert hustle play for the rebound to White. Otten was wide open. They're just going to take their time and let things develop. There's Russell. Back to Brown, Albert, Otten. Jordan White. White goes down low. And it looks like a double dribble there. Or they're going to call a foul.
Man, another foul on Jordan White. She's definitely been fouled a couple times this round. I've seen her in the free throw a lot.
It's something you're going to see a lot this year. Jordan White always is a foul magnet. They always go right after her. Cam Brown for three. No good. Russell tried to get the rebound just a little bit late. Gentry, Russell knocked the ball away from her. That's going to stay the Lady Panthers ball. So Jordan White with another steal. And a great pass there to Brown. Brown shot no good. Albert rebounds. Her shot no good. Albert going in for the steal. Jordan White has had a lot of steals in her Northview career.
You know, it's looking a lot like the first half. I mean, both the teams are pushing on each other and stuff like that. And, I mean, we're shooting shots, they're shooting shots. It's definitely rush on both teams.
Brown with the steal there, just took her time, let things set up. Jordan White fouled again. It's the back of the goal. She'll go to line once again for two. I'm not exactly sure what the record is for steals, but I think Jordan White is actually going to be very close to breaking it this year. That's something that we'll have to check on and see what the record is. So Coach Shelley's got her team in here right now. We're going to see if they make any changes or not. It's like the same five are going to stay on the court for the Lady Cougars.
Seeing the first free throw shot is good for Jordan White. If I'm not mistaken, she's only missed one free throw shot this game. They've been very accurate.
Jordan does not miss many shots. She just recently signed to play college. Second shot good, 9 points for her. I remember at her college signing, Coach Shelley said that she was one of the hardest working players she'd ever seen, but just loved the game. And a timeout called by the Panthers.
Man, it almost looked like the coach said take a break. I mean, that just goes to tell you that the Cougars are really wearing down on the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a very good timeout call because the heat was coming. Russell was there. And a lot of this, too, early on, first game of the season for the Lady Cougars and the Cougars both. You know, last night was the Jamboree, but 12-minute quarter. You really can't gauge much from it. You can't show much. So anything last night really didn't mean a lot because you play the next night. You don't want to wear yourselves out.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it sounded like the Jamboree went really well for the Cougars.
Yeah, it went really well. Blaine Jackson won the dunk competition. Lady Cougars did a really good job as well. Three-pointer there, no good. And number 34, Peyton Richmond. Smart move. Throw it off Cam Brown's leg. They're going to retain possession. Otten tips that one out of bounds. She's going to make them work for it here. And that shot no good. Over the back. It's going to be Lady Cougar ball. Cheyenne Green's come in the game for Natavia Alber.
See, Cam Brown is wide open right there and shoots the three, and it's good.
Can't get more wide open.
I mean, I don't know where the defense was, but that was a great shot. See, number 23, Claire Campbell, gets a 2 right there.
McKenna Russell. Jordan White back to McKenna Russell, wide open. She's going to grab her own offensive rebound. White now takes the pass from Brown, and that one's in. Third quarter here for the Lady Cougars has started off really well. Still 31-26. And Powell's going to take the three. That one's no good. Jordan White's always going 100% for that one. Green with the defense. Richmond with a shot made. Richmond 10 points. She leads all the scores for the Lady Panthers on the court right now. So here's Russell to Nora Otten. Otten's going to drive right down the lane and one. See if she can convert the three-point play. Nora Otten, only a sophomore, but last year as a freshman, she showed some great promise for the Lady Cougars. McKenna Russell as well.
Looks like Hannah Hayes, number 11 for the Panthers, coming in for number 23, Claire Campbell.
And that shot is made. 34-28 right now. 6-point lead for the Lady Cougars. Tip, Jordan White with another steal. They're coming back for her, and she's triple teamed and somehow gets out of it. Russell takes it. Russell back to Jordan White. She's going to let things calm down to Russell. We're going to go down the green. Shot no good. Otten went for it, and it was last touched by her. Lady Panthers ball.
Number 25 going in for the drive for the 2-point, and it's good.
Yeah, good play there. Miliana Espiritu, good play. Otten, Russell, White. McKenna Russell going to drive down. And that one's blocked. Cheyenne Green with the rebound. Jordan White, no good. Peyton Richmond rebounds for Powell.
The 2-point is good, scored by number 1, Carmani Fenner.
Long pass to Cam Brown. She's wide open, converts the three. Gonna stop and fix the net here real quickly.
And that's her second 3-point of the game, both made.
Yeah, she's had a really good, let's see, Olivia Locke's coming in for Jordan White. And Russell is coming out, and Natavia Oliver back in. And a block by Alver. Lady Cougars are going to have possession.
It's like Claire Campbell comes in for number 34, Peyton Richmond. Looks like Peyton Richmond might have rolled her ankle on that block right there, so I think that's
hopefully she's okay there. Well, they changed the possession. They said it went out on Northview. 3-pointer wide open. Fenner there. Fenner's got 5 points. We're under a minute now here in the third quarter. Green gonna take it, and that's a good bucket right there down low. Lady Cougars double team, and that's where she stepped out of bounds. Natavia Alver with her reach, it's very hard to get around, especially on the double team. So good turnover there for the Lady Cougars.
See, only about 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see what both teams can do here.
Lady Cougars might try to hold. No, they're not. Olivia Locke's shot, no good. Alber again going for the defense.
Oh.
And a foul called. We're down to 5 seconds. It's going to be a scramble to get this ball off.
And drive,
And
blocked.
a block by Cheyenne Green. 39-35. This is a really good contested first game of the season for the Lady Cougars. Got one more quarter here. Just need to hang on.
Yeah, I mean, it's been such a close game. Both teams competing pretty fairly, honestly.
Yeah, they have. It's been really clean. I know Lady Cougars jumped out to, what was it, an 8 or 9 point lead, and then
Yeah.
the gap was closed. So, Corbin, your baseball player, is Powell one of the teams that you guys play a lot, or have you even played them?
I don't recall playing them, but I'm sure we have at one point, maybe scrimmaging them. But yeah.
Yeah, because I was sitting here thinking about it, and I don't remember, but in baseball season there seems like there's so many different teams you play that we normally don't play in football or basketball.
Yeah, there definitely is. I mean, we travel almost into Kentucky to play some of our games, away games. It's a pretty long drive.
I know last week Stephen Justus sat down with Blaine Jackson, DJ Thompson, and Aiden Boyven. We're talking about the season for the boys, and they were saying they played the Powell boys in the summer, came up, I think it was 1 or 2 points short, but they said, it's going to be a really good match, being at full strength right now. Back to the fourth quarter, shot no good there. Rebound Locks. She's going to Kaylee Smith, who's back in.
Pass to Cameron Brown.
To Locks, back to Brown. Brown long three, no good. Smith got a piece of that, and offensive rebound.
Looks like the Cougars are resetting for the play here.
That one was tipped. Kaylee Smith was wide open down there. If that pass would have made it. So Smith to Locks. Cameron Brown, 5 feet outside of the arc, and it's good. She's up to 11 right now. Her and Jordan White have the team high.
Yeah, a little hesitation on the three-point shot, but that was because the person in front of her looked like they tripped, and then she noticed that she had a wide-open shot right there.
And I know a lot of the Lady Cougars in the past were never shy to take that three-pointer from such a long ways out. Jordan White going to pick up the foul. She was going for another steal. I'm not exactly sure how many that makes her. She's looks like at 2 fouls. That's no good. Rebound, Cam Brown. She's going to go all the way, pick up the foul. She'll be at the line for 2. First shot is good. What do you think of the new uniforms so far?
I mean, they look really good. Honestly, the girls' jerseys look great. The boys' jerseys are looking great this year as well. And I believe they're wearing black tonight for the game against Powell.
Okay, I didn't know that. Girls wore their black last night when they played GP, and I thought the black uniforms looked really good. .34 Peyton Richmond's back into the game for the Lady Panthers. Northview got a 6-point lead right now. Just trying to run the clock. Jordan White with a rebound there. Powell took a lot of time off the clock right there. I figured that they would want to be more intentional to get some time, but bucket made there by the Lady Cougars, 45-37.
3-point shot, and it's no good.
Albert with a rebound. Jordan White to Cameron Brown. Olivia Locks for 3 from the corner. It's no good. Locks will get another, and that'll be a jump ball. Kaylee Smith, again, makes small plays like that make a big difference. That should not have been an offensive rebound, and it was.
Yeah.
Just getting the hand in there. She's made some heads-up plays tonight. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Panthers. Albert Russell on the double team. Foul. Once again, going with a double team.
Foul on Russell.
Russell was trying to pull a Jordan White. Just got in a little too late there. 4:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Cougars 8-point lead right now. So once again, Lady Panthers taking their time. This game's still within reach as well, but shot's no good. Rebound no good. Jordan White. The rebound bout ran into Russell. Albert. And another foul on McKenna Russell. That's 2 for her in maybe a minute. Luckily, there's not been a whole lot of foul trouble for the Lady Cougars. And we're going to take a timeout, it looks like.
See, 3:50 left in the fourth quarter. What do you think the Cougar offense is going to come out with in the fourth quarter? You think they're just going to hold it and run the clock down a little bit, or, just kind of get some more points in to guarantee that win?
What I would do, I'll just use football as an analogy. I would run, there's no play clock in high school basketball in Tennessee. I would just run as much time off the clock, with each possession as I could, make the shot, and really that's it, because these quarters go by so fast. And, you just hold the ball, make the shot. There's not really much that the Lady Panthers can do if Northview is successful with that. Now, if Northview is not successful with it, then the Lady Panthers have they've got a good chance to capitalize. Still half the quarter left, so there's plenty of time to erase an eight-point deficit. Lady Cougars just need to keep up the pace, or keep up the pressure. And they're definitely putting on the pressure right here. Double team.
Oh.
I didn't see that foul, but I heard it.
Yeah, that's another foul on McKenna Russell. It looks like she tripped and just trampled Hayes on the Panthers.
Yeah, that'll be her 4th foul. They'll probably keep her in because none of the other girls are in foul trouble. And that shot's good by Hayes. Nora Otten here with the ball. Just going to Jordan Watt. McKenna Russell wide open in the corner for 3. It's good. It's exactly what the Lady Cougars need to do every time they have the ball for the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly that. Panthers trying to get passes around, but Cougars defense is working out pretty good. And a 2-point by Peyton Richmond is good.
Jordan White there, what she does really well, whether she made that or not, she always takes fouls on those plays. So she's going to do that every time. And she can put the lead back up to 9 if she makes both of them for the Lady Cougars. And I jinxed it. Shouldn't have said that. First shot, no good. Second shot, good. 49-41, 2:44 left. Got to keep it safe here, toss some shoes. We're down to 2.5 minutes here. Lady Panthers need to start getting a little bit of urgency. Still by Russell. Good job of not falling down there. Brown for 3. It's short. She's going to get her own rebound.
Pass to Nora on outside.
Smith to White. Euro step by. Oh, and it's no good. A bad roll there. Lady Cougars took off right about 28 seconds off of that last possession. And still Nora Otten tried to thread that pass in. That's going to stay Northview Lady Cougar ball. Going to be some substitutions made here for the Lady Panthers. Otten going to Kaylee Smith. Cameron Brown. Lady Cougars are just going to try to milk the clock. And that's shot's blocked. It's clean. And crowd wanted a jump ball and call a foul. So while we got a second here, this Saturday, there's going to be quite a few games here at Northview Academy.
Yeah.
The Cougars and Lady Cougars, 9 a.m., the Lady Cougars are facing Alcoa. 10:30 a.m., the boys have Bearden right after. And 4:30 p.m., is Northview and Gibbs boys, followed by the Lady Cougars and Clinton at 6 p.m. for the nightcap. And it looks like Powell will be back here as well at 6 o'clock over in the Junior Academy gym. The Powell boys and the Powell girls as well at 4:30.
Looks like a foul. Deep pass to Noron. Back to Russell. To Jordan White. Looks like they're running some time off of the clock here. Less than a minute on the clock.
Behind the back there. That's kind of surprised they waited so long to foul there,
Yeah, I mean,
Lady Panthers. So also concerning those games over the weekend, they will not be live like they normally are here, but the 4:30 and 6 o'clock games will be tape delayed, so they should be up in the next few days. So just to let you guys know.
and Anna White got that 2-point shot for a 3, and it's no good for the Panthers. Looks like pushing called on number 12, Cam Brown.
So Lady Cougars built it up 51-42 lead, 24.6 left. First shot is good there for Campbell. And a timeout taken. Cougars are over there waiting to come onto the court as soon as this game's over. I know they're really excited to get their season started.
Yeah, I mean, they've really been working hard in the offseason, practicing a lot in this gym.
And I think a lot of them feel like they have a lot to prove because so many people said, well, you know, Richard Bell's graduated. These guys have said, you know, we can do fine without Richard.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be business as usual.
Yeah, you know, they used to look up to him, but I feel like now it's their time to stand up and take his position.
Yeah.
Prove they can do it.
So Campbell's second shot here coming. And her second shot is good, 51-44.
See, Cougars are really trying to get the point in right here, and Noah Otten just misses the pass right there, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Otten couldn't quite bring that one in. Russell a little too high there. Powell needs to be working with a sense of urgency. They're going to call a foul there.
And lots of fouls in the second half, really.
Don't really need to take that foul with 13.1 seconds left with a 7-point lead. But she's going to make her earn those two. So Russell looks like she's fouled out. Yep, Russell fouled out, locks in for her.
I mean, it's good to see some aggression like that every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's not a completely bad thing.
I know a lot of times when these games come on, first of the year, you can feel like a little bit of nerves coming in, a little bit of rust. Maybe the Lady Cougars have looked pretty good. There's the rebound by Kaylee Smith. Jordan White playing Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, a collision. And the clock's just going to run out. Lady Cougars 51-45 win. Good win to start the year. Their next game will be here on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. against Alcoa. That game will not be broadcast. Later on that afternoon, 6 p.m., they play Clinton. We should have that one on a tape delay later. So, Lady Cougars, we'll see you guys later. About 15 minutes, boys are tipping off.
Here, Northview Academy Cougars here against the Powell Panthers here for men's basketball. Here, I'm your host, Stephen Justus, here with
Landon Ogle.
And tonight, we'll be calling this game against two competitive teams. And the Northview Academy Cougars last year had a terrible ending, losing to Clinton last year, first round of playoffs, you know.
Yeah, man, that left a sour taste in their mouth, and talking to the people on the team, they're ready for revenge. This is what they call revenge year.
You know, yes, and also this season, you know, they're losing Richard, the all-time leading scorer for our program, and that's a big loss for our program, and that's some big shoes to fill in, you know, for this entire team, you know, for team chemistry. You know, they got to fill in some big shoes.
Yeah, I mean, from what I saw, I mean, it looks like Jalen's going to play the 5, so, I mean, he's going to have to fill some big shoes. But knowing Jalen and how aggressive he can play, I think he can fill those shoes pretty well.
Yes, Jalen Stoles, I think he is the key person to fill in Richard. You know, he's the best person to do it. You know, he's big enough. He's what, 6'3", 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'3". I mean, big boy. I mean, he's got some size on him.
What's he, 250?
I'm not saying he's 250 now. You know, there's going to be some key players that step up this year. You know,
he's not that big.
There's gonna be some big key players. Like it looks like there's gonna be like new starters. You know, of course, it looks like they're gonna go with like a smaller lineup. From what I talked to with Blaine and in all my classes, he said they're gonna run a gun and shoot offense. So it looks like they're gonna be going fast paced, and it looks like it with this starting lineup. They're gonna have Ben Pickle, Aiden Boyven, DJ, Jalen, and Blaine. You know, regular starting lineup from last year, just losing everybody, including Richard. We're about to get ready for the starting lineups. The starting lineups for your Powell Panthers is going to be number 10, Noah Lakin, number 13, Braylon Hansen, number 22, Cameron Gabloff, number 23, Nayland Duggar, and number 34, Nathan Russell. And the starting lineups for your Northview Academy Cougars will be up shortly. Ben Pickle, a guard, a new starter this year, but he played some key roles last year. DJ Thompson, returning starter. Aiden Boyven, returning starter. Blaine Jackson jumping over Sandsey. A big key player for this year. Jalen Stoles starting it out at the 5. You know, it doesn't look like we have the size advantage, but you never know going into this game.
You know, the Northview Academy Cougars actually played the Powell Panthers over the summer here in Summer League in the middle school, and they lost by like 4 points. It was a very close game, very good game, but they came short.
And it looks like Blaine and Russell will go up for the tip.
And the Cougars with new uniforms this season.
Looking nice. New uniforms, new attitude. And it looks like Northview will win the tip. Jalen Stoles will bring the ball up. He's going to give it off to DJ. He's going to be working on number 22, Gabloff. Dump it off to Jalen Stoles, guarded by Russell. Aiden Boyven, DJ Thompson. Ben Pickle at the top of the key. He's going to pull up, and it's going to be good. First shot by the Northview Cougars is going to fall.
Benjamin Pickle, the junior.
Russell down low, working on Aiden Boyven. It's going to roll in and out of the rim, and it's going to be no good. Ben Pickle up. Transition offense to Stolze, to DJ Thompson. He's going to work on Gabloff. Looks like Boyven setting a screen, switching. Blaine in the corner, Russell switching onto him. Boyven pump faking the 3. He's going to drive in, kick out to Ben, to DJ. Tip pass by number 23. Stoll's going to drive in. Euro, and it's going to be good. It's a good start if you're Northview. It's the start you wanted, ain't that right?
Yes, that is the start you wanted. You know, Northview opening up the court, trying to see what they can get, getting in quick layups, getting in quick drives.
Number 10 is going to pass the ball to Hanson. Kick it back to Lakin, guarded by Stolz. He's going to dish it off to Duggar. It's going to be a 3-ball, no good, rebounded by Stolz. He's going to push it up the court. DJ calling for the ball. He's going to roll right
Jackson.
to Blaine. No good. It's going to bounce twice off the rim. Lakin will get the pass, bringing it up the court, guarded by DJ Thompson. Duggar with the ball. It's going to be Russell on Boyven. It's going to be a foul call on Aiden Boyven on Russell. And those are the drives that you want for Northview. You know, those are the quick possessions that you want, you know, start the season out well. It looks like Gabloff will inbound to Russell. It's going to rim in and out, no good. Boyven will get the rebound. Blaine Jackson. Euro step, it's going to be blocked. It's going to kick it out to Ben Pickle. It's going to be good.
Three-pointer from Ben Pickle.
And you can already tell the difference in this offense from last year. They're shooting a lot more threes, and they're making a lot more threes.
Ben Pickle bringing the energy for the Northview Academy Cougars. Shooting the 3.
6 points early, up 8.
Causing a deflection.
Number 22. Gabloff will get the ball. He's working on Stolz. To Lakin. Hanson will get the ball at the wing. Down low to Duggar. He's going to work on Aiden Boyven. He's going to fade away, and it's going to be good. It's a good shot for Duggar right there, you know, getting momentum. Just you got to get the first points out of the way and to keep getting buckets to fall.
Good shot there from the senior Duggar.
Looks like Ben will get the ball, guarded by Hanson. DJ's going to get the ball, guarded by Russell. Ben Pickle in the corner for 3, no good. Boyven's going to battle for the rebound. Blaine's going to get the rebound after getting it tipped to him by Boyven. It's going to be a jump ball called. It's going to go to the Northview Academy Cougars. Excuse me, to the Powell Panthers.
Northview Academy Cougars, very physical tonight.
Looking good right now. And it looks like Gabloff will bring the ball up. Guarded by Stolz. Looks like he's trying to find Duggar down low. Tipped by Stolz. It's going to be Lakin to get the pass. Down low to Duggar, and it's going to be out of bounds. Ben Pickle on the defensive side. Just forcing a turnover, and that's the early turnovers you want if you're Northview.
I mean, that's just good to see. You know, these coaches are developing these players, and, you know, they have to step up, especially, you know, Richard's gone, and these players are now stepping up.
Stolz is going to shoot over Russell, and it's going to be no good. Aiden Boyven's going to battle for the rebound, and Lakin will get it tipped out of bounds, and it'll go to Powell Panthers. Looks like Duggar will inbound to Gabloff.
Boyven showing that second effort hustle. Doing pretty good.
Hanson will get the ball in the corner. To Lakin at the top of the key. Gabloff trying to look for Duggar down low, and he's going to get it to him. And it's going to be good for a 2. That's a good play. Good play call by the Powell Panthers. You know, just a good backdoor cut by Duggar right there. Ben Pickle is going to dish it down low to Aiden Boyven, and he's going to get a reverse layup.
What a great play right there as Powell switching on every single screen. And right there, you just saw Northview Academy Cougar get open there for a score.
Aiden Boyven with the reverse lay. That was very nice. Hanson will get the ball, guarded by Ben. Aiden Boyven doesn't like that foul call. It's going to be called on Aiden Boyven. And it looks like there's going to be an early sub for Aiden Boyven. It's going to be Peyton White, as people would like to call him, Gomer Pyle. He's going to check in for his first minutes of the season. You know, a sneaky athlete, he can really give you some hustle minutes on the floor, just give you what you want. And it's going to be a foul call on the Cougars. on Ben. You know, it's a fast-paced game right now. It's, you know, you never really see like this fast pace of a game, you know. And it looks like there's going to be a foul call on Peyton. Just checking into the game.
Peyton already causing some action.
It looks like Peyton and Lakin are getting into a shoving match.
Powell
Gabloff inbound to Hanson. Double team. Blaine's going to knock it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Powell Panthers. You know, there's been so many passes, fouls, knocked out of bounds, passes knocked out of bounds. You know, this felt like a 40-minute possession for Powell. But Gabloff is going to get it inbounded to him. He's going to lose his dribble and then pull up for the jumper. No good. He's going to get his own rebound, put it off the glass, and it's going to be good. You know, it's a good hustle play by Gabloff to cut it within 4. And it looks like DJ is going to start working on Russell. He's going to get it down low to Stolze. Working on Gabloff. He's going to kick it back out to DJ. Peyton's trying to get a backdoor cut going. He's going to sit in the corner. Hand off to Peyton. Kick to Ben. There's going to be a foul call on Hanson. Looks like the fans wanted a walk from Peyton right there, but refs didn't call it. And, you know, Steve, what do you think about the fast early offense that Northview's putting up?
You know, Northview, I mean, this year they had to change the offense now. Obviously, I've mentioned multiple times already, Richard, he has left. And, you know, they had to change the offense somehow, some way. And they had to score, you know, without Richard because he was the main key of scoring. He was a big part for the offense for Northview Academy Cougars. So they had to change up of a little bit of what they were doing. And, yeah.
Kick out the Stoles in the corner. It's going to be no good off the side of the rim. It's going to be a foul call on Blaine. Oh, on the Powell Panthers. And it looks like the fans aren't happy about this one. You know, I'd like to see the refs let him play a little bit, but, you know, if it's a foul, it's a foul.
I mean, that's like, I mean, you want to see that in high school sports. You want to see the players play. I mean, that's how they're going to get better in general. In AAU, they don't call as much, but in school ball, you're just not going to get away with as much.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Stoles. And DJ's going to inbound the ball under the goal. Blaine's going to cut to the corner, guarded by Russell. He's going to back it out, try to work. Hand off to Peyton. He's going to drive left over the three-point line to the corner to DJ. Stoles setting a pick. Going to switch off to Peyton. Hand off to Blaine. He's going to drive in between two people, kick out to Ben. It's going to be knocked away by Russell out of bounds. You know, I might sound like a broken record, but this has been like a really long possession for Northview.
I mean, they're trying to drop a play to score right here. And throwing it up high for Blaine.
Pass behind half court to Blaine. He's going to drive in. He's going to slow down, kick it to Stoles in the corner. To Peyton to the top of the key. Setting up the offense. Peyton looking to find someone. It's going to be Ben, guarded by Gabloff. You know, they're respecting Ben with the 3 now. Seeing he can hit 2. He's already hit 2. DJ going to hit Stoles. Peyton at the O of Northview. Ben at the O of Northview is going to pull up. It's going to be no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Russell. Lakin's going to push it up the court. Met by DJ. It's going to be Gabloff in the corner. Peyton, good transition defense by Northview right there. Gabloff's going to drive in.
It's going to be a foul on the North Academy Cougars. That's number 35, Jalen Stoles.
And it looks like there's, you know, they're sharing fouls around the starting lineup right now. No, it's been a aggressive game so far.
I can't say it's getting a little chippy down there in the paint, and the refs are really watching it.
Yeah. You know, Jalen didn't like that call, and the ref let him know that he called it, and it's a foul. So,
you know, Jalen Stoles having some communication with the ref.
He's just letting him. Refs probably just letting him know that, You know, probably not to argue. He's going to be out. You know, just simple stuff like that. And it looks like Russell's going to go to the line for 2. He's going to miss the first. And it looks like number 5, Dalvin Farmer, is going to check in. You know, looking over it, it looks like they got a really young team, Powell does. Rebound by Peyton as Russell misses 2 of the 2 free throws. DJ's going to set the play up, hand off to Blaine. Peyton's going to kick it out to Ben. He's going to shoot the 3. It's going to be no good.
On the fast break.
Russell on the fast break. He's going to Euro. No good. Blaine's going to get the rebound. Pass it to DJ. He's going to Euro. DJ's going to fade away, and it's going to be good. DJ's first points of the year. They're going to need DJ to get going this year if they want to be a really successful team. Blaine with the switch off to Hanson. It's going to be no good off the side of the rim. DJ with the rebound. He's going to push it up the court. Looking for Ben in the corner. He's going to pump fake drive baseline. Get between 2 defenders, and he's going to put it off the front of the rim, and it's going to be good.
That's a great play there from Ben Pickles. He just always finds a way against defenders. Always, you know, guard him in every way.
You know, that was a really great pass from DJ right there. You know, he's the playmaker of the team, and making a play right there.
No call.
Looked like it should have been a charge. Looked like it should have been a charge. DJ was slow to get up. You know, he's okay.
Looks like we got some little bit of physical contact down there.
You know, it's just been a physical game so far. Peyton and Coach Hark having a long conversation. Looks like Dylan Harkroad's going to check in.
Dylan Harkroad, the junior, about to check in now, most likely for Jalen Stoles.
And you were right.
Oh,
nope,
no.
Never mind.
Going in for Ben.
We'll check in for Ben Pickle.
Yeah, it looked like Jalen was expecting to get out too.
Ben's going to get a much-needed rest after having a 6-point first quarter. You know, they're going to give him some rest. Russell's going to hit his 2 free throws. He's going to cut it to a 6-point lead. It looks like number 2, Robert Rogers, is going to check in for Russell and give him a break. DJ's going to be met at half court by Lakin. Looks like they're trying to draw a play up. Hand off to Blaine. It's going to be stolen by Hanson. Up the court to Farmer. He's going to kick it back to Rogers. Euro step past Peyton. It's going to be good for the 2 by Farmer or Rogers coming in and getting a quick bucket.
Rogers coming in this game and already getting points, already showing some, you know, benefits to the Powell offense already. Oh, great defense there from Powell as the freshman.
Oh, it's going to be a foul call on Stoles. And it looks like the Powell Panthers brought a couple students with them, being rowdy, getting in Northview's head right now.
Well, Landon, what you said earlier, this Powell team is a very young team right now, and they are developing, and it's pretty shocking.
Yeah,
we got a couple freshmen out here as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you always need the freshmen to develop, but whenever these freshmen are playing good, they're playing good, and if they need the minutes, then they're going to get the minutes that they deserve.
I agree.
It looks like Farmer. He's been driving the ball. You know, he's been handling the ball well. He's deserved the minutes. It looks like, and it looks like number 11, Dylan Stooksbury, will check in for Gabloff. I'm pretty sure. Gabloff. I'm sorry. And it looks like DJ will get the ball. He's going to bring it up half court. He's going to heave a half court buzzer beater. It's going to rim in and out.
And that'll do it for your first quarter. Northview Academy Cougars up against the Powell Panthers, 14-12.
You know, that's a good half. That's a good first quarter of basketball. You know, it was physical. You know, some calls didn't go the right way. Some calls went the right way. But overall, it was a good showing for both teams. You know, it's kind of what you want to see for both teams. You know, aggressive defense, transition offense. That's really what you need to work on if you're a high school team. You know, just transition offense, all practice.
Yeah, I agree. You know, both these teams, you know, they're both coming in pretty even. You know, both pretty, you know, balanced, and they're giving each other, you know, competition. And Northview Academy Cougars, you know, they came up first, you know, pretty hot, and you know, the Powell Panthers came back a little bit, and they're keeping it tight on a road game too. That's pretty impressive as well on a road game.
Yeah, I mean, Powell was playing really well. They didn't start out hot, but they picked it up. They're hoping to pick up where they left off in the first quarter, and have a dominant second quarter. You know, you always want to go into halftime with a lead and get confidence going into halftime, and you know, that's what both these teams are looking for. You know, Northview going into a two-point lead in the second quarter. You know, they had they was on an 8-0 run, and Powell stopped it. You know, let's look to see what they can do. DJ's going to get the inbound pass from Stoles to start the second quarter. He's going to find Peyton guarded by Hanson. DJ guarded by the bigger Rogers. He's going to hit Stoles in the corner. And Stoles is going to miss a three. And Lakin's going to get the ball to Farmer in the corner. Kick out to Hanson, to Stooksbury, to Lakin, guarded by DJ. He's going to take a three in his face, and he's going to hit it. That's a good shot by Lakin right there. You haven't seen. I don't think he's taken a shot yet. In that first shot, he connects. DJ's going to pass to Jalen Stoles. Blaine Jackson, he's been quiet the whole game, looking to get him going. Peyton's going to jab step. Going to be a foul called. Sounds like the Powell Panthers students are going to chant at Peyton, saying some choice words to him.
Fans, student section for the other team, having a choice of words down there.
You know, knowing Peyton, he's playing on our team, the baseball team. You know, he's really uncontrollable sometimes, and you know, getting in his head is really easy. So, nonetheless, number 11 Stooksbury is going to take a three, and he's going to airball.
Not the shot you want, especially for your first one.
Nope, especially the first one of the season. You know, that's not a good start. Shooting over it, and you have an airball. It's going to be a foul on Stoles. And they're looking to slow the pace down. Looks like Powell is going to trying to slow the pace down. And Northview's trying to ramp the pace up because that's how their offense is going to play this year.
Yeah, this team is very guard
Stoles
heavy.
backdoor cut.
Ooh.
He's going to go back up. It's going to be a push on Blaine. You know, that's not the possession that you wanted, but Stoles getting the hustle rebounds. That's what you want to see from the junior right there.
I really thought Blaine was going to get that rebound and put back up, but you know, jumped a little too early and didn't get the result he wanted.
Yeah, I did too. You know, Blaine's bouncy. Saw him win the dunk contest last night.
Super bouncy, and didn't he win state in a high jump?
He did win state in high jump. You know, he's got some accolades on him. Got a couple offers in track and basketball. He's a really good athlete. They need to get him going. Looks like Peyton's going to get the rebound. He's going to fake like he's throwing it off Hanson's shins. He's going to get it to DJ. You know, Hanson's being really antsy on defense. DJ's going to get a backdoor cut to Dylan. He's going to turn it over, and Gabloff is going to drive in on Peyton. And he's going to get it blocked. And Russell's going to get the rebound and go back up with it. You know, that was good transition defense by Peyton. You know, just Gabloff or Russell in the right place at the right time. It's going to be a turnover by DJ, stolen by Hanson. Russell's going to drive in. Peyton's going to take the charge.
Great charge there from Peyton White. That's the exact result that Coach Tark wants from his players. He wants all of his players to get the charge if they can. If they can get the charge. Might
have been a little sell job from Peyton right there, but nonetheless it gets the call and it gets Northview the ball back. That's a good sell by Peyton right there. DJ's going to bring the ball up. Guarded by Gabloff. It looks like Madden's going to check in. At the scorer's table, Stoles is going to get the pass, spin around. Blaine's going to get the pass. Pull up. It's going to be no good. It's going to bounce around. It's going to bounce off the rim. Rogers is going to get the ball. Gabloff is going to drive in an open lane. He's going to take a floater, and it's going to bounce around, and it's going to fall in. Just transition defense is one of the things that can really make or break you in a game like this, a physical game. And Peyton's going to throw an errant pass, and it's going to get picked off.
It's going to be Farmer, the freshman, with the steal. That's going to be a score for Powell. They're 22. Gabloff.
Peyton went all out for that steal, and he just missed it by a hair. And Powell's going to take a 7-point lead. It's going to be 21-14 with under 5 minutes left to play. It's been a fast-paced game so far.
So, not what you expected. The Powell Panthers currently on a 15-0 run. That is not what you wanted.
Yep. Not what you want, but you'd rather want this at the start of the game than at the end of the game. You gotta get some shots to fall.
Okay, excuse me, a 13-0 run.
You gotta get some shots to fall. Break the ice over the rim, and try to get some shots to fall.
I think Cougars, Coach Hart, he's over there trying to reevaluate. This team's Powell Panthers on a 13-0 run against his team, and trying to find a way to score. And this the student section over here for Powell Panthers, they're having a choice of words down there, being very ignorant, and you really can't do nothing about it. Freedom of speech. So
I mean, there's nothing you can really do about it. It's just high school sports, man. They're
yeah,
showing.
That's true. High school sports, you're gonna have them people.
They're showing up to support their friends. It looks like Madden's gonna check in the game. His first minutes of the year. Blaine's gonna get the ball.
The Panthers trying to have this be called a walk.
Hand off to Peyton. He's gonna drive around. Peyton's gonna kick out to Madden. He's gonna drive baseline. It's gonna be no good. The floater's no good. Rebounded by Rogers. Looks like Duggar's gonna bring the ball up. Hanson at the three. It's gonna be no good. Looks like Stoles and Rogers fell on the ground. Looks like Peyton's gonna box Farmer out on the transition. And DJ's gonna miss the three. Rebounded by Hanson. Gabloff is gonna slow the ball down. Gonna kick it to Hanson, guarded by Madden. He's gonna drive baseline. It's gonna be no good. Madden with the rebound. He's gonna bring it up behind the back, spin move. He's gonna lose the ball. Coach Hart telling him to get rid of the ball. And it looks like the Powell fan section won't like that call. Yeah, you just got, if you're Northview, you got to get the ball inside. You don't, like you've been saying all night, you don't really have that post presence from Richard, so you can't get the ball inside. But, Jalen, you can get the ball to him. He can be a big asset down low. It looks like number 12 Mason Powell will check in for Powell. It looks like Jalen Stoles is going to set up to get the ball. Instead, he's going to pass it to Blaine. He's going to drive, lose the ball, kick to DJ. Madden's going to get the ball, drive, and it's going to be kicked out. It's going to be an errant pass by Madden. going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Powell Panthers. Looks like Gabloff is going to bring the ball up. He's going to slow the pace down. Blaine trying to get off the screen. Farmer guarded by Madden. Duggar's going to get the ball. It's going to be a reach in by Peyton, and he's going to disagree with the call. Looks like Aiden Sanseverino is going to check in for Madden. Looks like Gabloff is going to throw the ball in to Duggar off the front of the rim, rebounded by Peyton. He's going to push the ball up the court. He's going to go fast out to Sansi. He's going to get it to Stoles after a close call on the sidelines. Peyton's going to dribble, free throw line. It's going to be good.
Peyton White going to get shot from the free throw line.
That's a good shot. Maybe get Northview some momentum. Stoles down low. Blaine going to block.
What a block by Blaine Jackson.
We were talking about it. He's bouncy.
How do you do? Blaine Jackson.
Showing off that bounce. He's going to pack Duggar. He's going to send him back.
Hey, them were the bunnies we were talking about earlier.
You know, maybe that gets Blaine some confidence. Gets him some momentum going on the offensive side. He's gonna hit Blaine up. It's gonna be stolen by Stooksbury. Duggar down low. Powell rebound. He's gonna go up with it. DJ's gonna get pressed by Gabloff. He's gonna get a screen from Stoles past to Sansi. Blaine's gonna get the ball. He's gonna hit it in and out. Peyton's gonna drive baseline, kick out to DJ at the three. He's gonna pump fake. Sansi gonna kick it out to Blaine. Stoles to Peyton. He's gonna pump fake the three. He's gonna drive baseline. It's gonna be knocked out by Gabloff. Peyton looking for a foul call there. DJ looking to inbound it to someone. Stoles is going to go up and grab it. Working on Duggar. He's going to get it to Blaine. In between the legs, down low to Stoles. He's going to put it on the ground. He's going to go up with it.
Is that an
Basket
and
won't
one?
count. It's going to be on the floor.
One. Jalen Stoles thought he had that and one for a sec. I did too. Another fan base talking.
Powell's giving them crap.
The whole night.
Stoles is going to go to the line for two. He's going to hit the first one. He's going to miss the second. Rebounded by Rogers. And, you know, Stoles last year, he was a good free throw shooter. Stooksbury to Duggar. To Powell at the three. Rebound by Stoles. He's going to push it up floor to Peyton. And he's going to post up, get it off the glass. Peyton's going to cut the lead to 4. That's a good move by Peyton. Good pass by Stoles. Going up court. Powell's going to.
Great defense there by Peyton White.
Sansi knocking the ball away. Peyton White missing the.
Almost got the and one, but couldn't get what he wanted right there. But Peyton White showing some great effort right there.
Close to getting an and one. And, you know, Peyton's, like we said earlier, he's gonna give you some hustle minutes, and he's giving Coach Hark some hustle points.
And the prior possession, Peyton had 2 points and almost just had another 2 points. Let's see. First one's good.
And, you know, like I said, Peyton's going to be a big key to how this team plays. You know, you usually need some key players on the team, and, you know, he's a key player. He's going to give you some speed. He's going to give you some ball handling. He can give you some shooting. He can give you some defense.
Yes, he's very quick, very elusive. We'll get to the basket.
Looks like Lakin will pass to Gabloff to Duggar. Gabloff back to Lakin, guarded by Sanzi. Sanzi's going to block it. It's going to be no good. And Powell's going to go into half with a 3-point lead, but Northview's going to have momentum going into the second half.
So at the end of your first half, the Powell Panthers up 23-20. What are your thoughts so far, Landon?
You know, I mean, both teams have played good, somewhat sloppy as well. You know, they just Northview not able to get the baskets falling, but, you know, Coach Hark's going to get them right. Hopefully come out in the second half, and, you know, hopefully they can tune out the student section for Powell, and they can get this game going and get it on the right track. But for now, we'll see you in 10 minutes for the second half. And we're back for the second half. You know, Steve, how do you think the Cougars played in the first quarter, and how do you think the Panthers adjusted to the way the Cougars played?
You know, the Cougars, you know, this year they want to come out hot and ready, you know, always as they usually do, you know, as years before. And the Cougars came out here hot, you know, it was 14-8. And Powell responded to that very well, and they locked in, played defense, started scoring on fast breaks, scoring inside, and they started, you know, catching the lax on what the Cougars were doing. And so it was working. And so they got on, a 13-0 run, and it was working for them. And so, yeah, you see the score now. It's 23-20, and the Powell Panthers have been doing pretty good. And, you know, what I see from the Powell Panthers is they're using their freshmen, and it's actually working. Number 13, Braylon Hanson, and number 5, Dalvin Farmer, are 2 freshmen that are actually getting key minute playing time. You know, they're getting impact playing time for the Powell Panthers, and, you know, they're putting up points, and they're putting up defensive stats too. Defensive stats, excuse me.
Yeah. I mean, they've been playing well. I mean, Northview came out, started hot. Powell adjusted, and now Northview's got to adjust to the way Powell's playing. So, you know, it's just like a mix and match game. You know, it's like playing cards.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, the rest of tonight's game, you know, they're calling it on both sides. Like, this game is not biased at all. I can just, you know, they're calling on both sides, especially, you know, down low in that paint. It's getting a little chippy down there, so they're always watching 24/7.
It's a physical game, really physical. I mean, like, they've been really calling it both ways, and, you know, they're not letting anything slide. And Aiden's going to check back in after having 2 fouls in the first half.
Russell with the layup. Great play there. The Powell Panthers. DJ Thompson taking it up the court. Bounce pass, Stoles. And they're going to call a travel on the Northview Academy Cougars. Good aggressive defense there for the Powell Panthers.
That's not what you want to see for your first possession. You know, give up an offensive bucket in the paint, and then get a travel call.
Defense, Blaine Jackson. Great shot there by number 23, Nayland Duggar, the senior. Underhand layup there.
That was good defense by Blaine.
DJ Thompson. Bounce pass to Jalen Stoles. To Aiden Boyven. Aiden Boyven passing back up top to Blaine. Ben Pickle for the 3. He's going to miss. Russell.
You know, that's not a bad shot from Ben. You know, he's been making them all night, so why not let it fly?
Gabloff. Passing for a 3-pointer. That's number 10, Noah Lakin, for the 3-pointer for the Powell Panthers. Now DJ Thompson taking it down from the Northview Academy Cougars. Trying to find someone to pass it to. Ben Pickle. And Aiden Boyven. Tough layup there. He's going to get fouled.
That's a tough take by Boyven right there. That's what you want to see from him after missing most of the first half with 2 fouls. That's what you want to see from him.
You know, Aiden Boyven, very aggressive player down there, and he's going to take every, you know, opportunity he has down there in the paint. He's going to go against, anyone. Doesn't matter if you're 6'5", 220. It don't matter. He's going to go against you, man. And for the first one, he's going to get it.
It's going to run around. It's going to go around the world, and it's going to fall in.
Now 30-21 for second free throw. And he's going to get it. Your score, 30-22. Powell Panthers up top.
You know, they call that shooter's bounce.
Now Powell Panthers passing it around. Russell over Boyven and is missing it. Ben Pickle with the rebound, taking it down the court. Dish to Jalen Stoles for the 3. He's going to miss. Jackson with the rebound.
That's a good, tough rebound by Jackson.
And Boyven getting fouled, going up. And he's getting his foul shots once again. And like I said, Aiden Boyven, he's going to go for every opportunity he has to get to.
Aiden's checking his mouth for blood. Looks like he got hit down low by Russell.
You know, Boyven always making sure he's not bleeding in the mouth because, you know, he does have braces. So his gums may bleed easier. So, and for his first one, that shot is good.
You know, he's always got to check if he's bleeding because he's always down low getting roughed up.
Yes, I'm a witness of Boyven, bleeding from his gums, and doesn't look too good. Looks like he just got beat up, but hey, hustling.
He goes 4 for 4 from the line in the last 2 possessions.
Northview Academy Cougars closing the lead, 6 points, 30-24. Physical defense here, and Russell's just going to get it over Boyven and get 2 points for the Panthers. DJ Thompson now taking it up the court. Thompson taking it up the middle. It's going to be a foul for the Powell Panthers. And the Powell fan base not too happy.
Yeah, like we said, they've been calling it both ways. I mean, it's been physical, but they've been calling it both ways. Like you can't say it's been one-sided at all.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, it's going both ways. These refs are doing a great job tonight, but calling it just about every time down there in the paint down there. So
yeah, I'm not. I'd rather let them play a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit.
But the refs are doing a good job.
Yeah, they're making their calls.
Stolz for the three. Boom! Three-pointer from Jalen Stolz. We were waiting all night for Jalen Stolz to show up and get that three.
That's a big shot right there. That's a good momentum
and now,
swing.
The student section going absurd. And he's going to dish to Lakin. Lakin with a jab step and a three for the Powell Panthers. DJ Thompson rushing down back to court.
That's a good shot by Lakin. It was in his face too.
Ben Pickle dishing to Jalen Stolz down to the paint. And Jalen Stolz is going to get a layup for the Cougars.
He's showing up right now.
Jalen Stolz, no kidding. 5 minutes.
Their scorer.
Lakin barely off. And number 34, Russell, is going to get it in. And the Powell Panthers are showing competitiveness against the Northview Academy Cougars. And they're giving a run for their money. And they're up by 8 right now, 37-29.
Both of them came out playing well. They've made their adjustments, figured out what type of defense they're playing, and made some buckets.
Powell Panthers have responded, very well tonight in every scenario, in every situation. Like I said earlier, on the road as well. They're doing pretty good. So they're up by 8. North Academy Cougars trying to find a way to stop this team right now. Coach Hark, Coach Kane trying to get these boys together and evaluate. See what we can do here.
It's not a big lead that Powell has. We had an 8-0 lead, and they came back. So we're looking to come back a little bit. Cut the lead down, play some better defense. Cut some of the shots off.
The kids from Powell once again having a choice of words. And now Boyven dishing to Blaine. Jalen trying to create a play. Blaine Jackson trying to fight for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Powell ball.
That's a hustle play by Blaine. Ball just slipped out of his hands.
And missing the layup right under the rim. Ben Pickle dishing to Boyven. Boyven driving in, and it's going to get hit and go right out of bounds. And number 5, Peyton White, the junior, subbing in for the senior. Blaine Jackson, DJ Thompson. Couldn't tell which one was going out.
Oh, couldn't really.
Peyton White. At the top, Jalen Stolz has the ball, running to Ben Pickle. Pickle thinking about shooting it. Down the middle, and Ben Pickle
That's a really good take by Ben.
Down the lane, Ben Pickle for 2. It's nothing new for Ben Pickle.
That's a good take, a good drive right there. I mean, that was just a tough drive.
Now Powell Panthers running the play. Lakin. Jalen Stoltz with the rebound. Trying to find someone open. Now we have Blaine Jackson forming in the play. Starting to play. Blaine Jackson going down the middle. Dishing to White. Could not get the little floater right there, a little shot.
Good hustle play by Aiden. That's a great hustle play to keep the possession alive.
Peyton try to connect on that mid-range shot. Now drawing up a play right here. And we're going to have a foul.
It's going to be a moving screen on Jalen.
An offensive foul on Jalen Stoltz. You know, you just don't want to get caught, you know, as a center or a power forward, you know, getting caught, wrapped up, moving your feet, you know. Trying to help out a teammate, you know. Trying to get them a screen real quick. And now it's Stoltz getting subbed out.
The screen is the best play in basketball.
Now moving the ball very well. Great defense there from Blaine Jackson. Fast break to Ben Pickle. Boyven in the paint. Fade away. In.
That's a good shot by Blaine. Good transition offense by Northview right there. That was great.
Cougars closing the lead to 4, 37-33. And DJ Thompson playing some lockdown defense right there. And the freshman, Hanson. Farmer. Back to Hanson. Gableff. Rogers. Back to Gableff. And Gableff getting the 2 points down the lane for the Panthers.
That was an open lane right there. He could have drove a Mack truck through it.
Cougars now trying to respond. Boyven trying to go baseline, and it'll be a foul. It's going to be a push, number 22, Gableff.
You know, I like the way Northview's trying to get to the rim, though.
You know, both the teams, you know, doing a really great job getting to the rim on both sides of the ball, you know. And defense, you know, trying to find a way to reevaluate and stop this from happening, you know. And now DJ Thompson having to throw it out. Blaine Jackson driving down the middle, and he's going to get it in for 2 points for Northview Academy Cougars.
That's a tough shot for his first points of the game.
Going down fast.
You know, I said they're going to have to get him going. He needs to get going
Now,
quick.
At the top is Lakin. Passing to Rogers to Farmer. Farmer to Hanson. Hanson trying to find down low. Making a play is Hanson. Passing back out to number 5, Farmer. And Lakin. Great defense there from number 24, Blaine Jackson.
You know, it might not show on the stats, but he's having a lot of hustle plays right now.
He sure is. Blaine Jackson, you know, he's very known to hustle. Now Lakin. Shooting. Farmer. Great play there by the freshman. Getting 2 points for the Powell Panthers.
That's a really good play. That does not look like a freshman take right there. That looks like a veteran move.
This game is going back and forth with points. Now DJ Thompson pulling up for 3. Boom! DJ Thompson, how do you do? Great three-pointer there by DJ Thompson.
Cuts the lead to 3. That's a great shot by DJ Thompson. I mean, that's the momentum swing you need.
Great hustle there from DJ. now Powell Panthers saying the floor is slick from where the players fell. Screen, Rogers passing it back out, and Jackson will intercept the ball, and he will miss it to end the third quarter. Your Powell Panthers are up against your Northview Academy Cougars, 41-38. Landon, what are your thoughts right now?
Northview came out, played a little sloppy in the first couple minutes, and, you know, they picked it up. Now it's anybody's ball game, really. I mean, it depends on how the last 8 minutes go, and then you decide a winner from there. And from the way Northview had the momentum going into the end of the third, I think Northview can pull out this game. You know, they really need to keep playing some good defense. You know, like I said, you kind of need to get Blaine going because he's a good scorer, but we also need to get everybody else going. You know, looking at the stats right now, it looks like Ben has 10, DJ has 5, Aiden has 8. Peyton has 5, Blaine has 2. I mean, they've been sharing the rock. Really, everybody scored that's touched the court besides Madden. Let me think. Dylan and Sanzi. And those were just guys to swing the ball around to get their playmakers to play. And, you know, Powell, the same thing. They've been moving the rock really well. And, you know, it's going to be an exciting 8 minutes.
Now Peyton White with the ball. Ben Pickle in motion. Drawing up a play here for the Cougars. Boyven for 3. He's going to go off the glass, not the shot you want. And down the court is Rogers. And he's going to have a little jelly right there.
That's a really good lay by a big fella right there.
And that's going to be a charge for the Powell Panthers. That's number 10, Noah Lakin. That's the senior. He's having a great night for his debut for senior year.
Looks like the refs are going to talk about something.
Now the Powell Panthers fan base. And now we got some faculty. And now, start the game back up. We have Lakin.
They're going to need Peyton to calm down. He's going to need to come back in this game and play
now
some
Farmer
really
throwing to
high-intensity
Rogers.
defense.
And now Duggar. And that's going to be a charge for the Northview Academy Cougars. Blaine Jackson. What a play there. And, man, he can get a Grammy for that acting, man. Great play there by Blaine Jackson.
You know, I'm not the one to call flops, but that wasn't a flop because the ref called it a charge. So,
yeah, you got a point, but that man Blaine Jackson, man, he's got it.
You know, he's always been a good actor. I've been friends with him since freshman year. He's always been a good actor. So he acted that one out and got his team the ball back.
Stoles getting a mid-range shot for the Cougars. Great shot there. Cutting the lead back to 3 for the North Academy Cougars.
Jalen Stoles is showing up tonight.
Jalen Stoles is showing up. That's just what we needed from Jalen Stoles. Lakin, what a shot by Noah Lakin. What a play.
Noah Lakin's been that guy tonight.
What a play there from the senior. That's just what the Powell Panthers were looking for. Now the Cougars, we're going to try to find a way to reevaluate. DJ Thompson with the foul.
Converts the three-point play, and it's up to a 7-point lead by Powell.
Now DJ Thompson with the ball. And Aiden Boyven, there's going to be a foul on the floor. Doesn't matter anyways.
And this
There's
is
going to be a foul on 23. Neelan Duggar.
It's been a really physical game.
Now Ben Pickle with the ball. Jalen Stoles, addition of Thompson. Thompson, back to Stoles. Stoles for three. And he's going to miss. It's going to be a rebound for the Panthers. Lakin taking the ball up the court.
It's not a bad shot from Stoles right there. I mean, he's been your guy for the game, so why not let it fly by Stoles?
And now Duggar with the little rim grazer right there, you could say.
Yeah, he got up.
And now the Cougars down by 9 points.
They're going to have to evaluate.
Thompson for the three, DJ Thompson. How do you do? Hump D to the D. That's just what we've been looking for from DJ Thompson. Man, DJ, that is just the get back he was looking for down there as the three was just shot right in front of his face. And he was talking down there and just got his get back right there.
Hey, that's a nice pull-up J from him right there. I mean, DJ Thompson, you know, he was a guy that would pass the ball around last year, you know. Now he's looking to be a scorer. He's going to score this year. He's going to score at will.
DJ Thompson with key plays from the Northview Academy Cougars. You know, he had a three earlier, and then, you know, Lakin caught him lacking a little bit, had a little good play down there, caught a three in his face, and DJ came back down there and responded well to the Panthers. After all this, you know, after all this chaotic play.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest. Powell has brought their game tonight. I mean, this isn't a team that you want to sleep on. Powell is going to be aggressive, and you know they may get in foul trouble, but guess what? They can bring in some people that will.
Man, this Powell team is very interesting because it's like a mixed group of seniors and freshmen. And like obviously the seniors are like, you know,
But
they have the lead, and the freshmen are doing well.
The mix works so well. Like
it does.
You can kind of hide the freshmen just to get them the ball, you know.
There's going to be a foul there on number 3, DJ Thompson.
DJ didn't like that call. I didn't see it being a foul right there, but it's all good.
Gablev subbing in for the freshman, Hanson. Now Duggar. Russell getting the rebound over Stoles. Fighting. And Pickle will intercept the ball, passing it to DJ on a fast break. Dishing out to Boyven for the three. Barely misses it. Great hustle there from the Cougars and Panthers.
That's a good shot from Aiden. You know, it's a pump fake.
And Russell with the 2 points down low in the paint. DJ Thompson.
They just can't stop Russell right now down low.
Ben Pickle. And it's going to be a foul. It's going to be a push. Let's see on who. It's number 24. Blaine Jackson with the push. And now Blaine Jackson playing defense. Lakin with the ball. Boyven. And he's barely going to miss it. And that's going to be a foul on Aiden Boyven.
I don't know about that foul call. His hands were straight up, but it's all good.
Now Lakin is going to have an opportunity for 2 shots. For his first one, he's going to miss.
Yeah, this is a pesky Powell team. You know, this team you can't underrate just because of the size that they lack. You know, they might have one or two big men, but they can really get it inside.
And Lakin drains the second. Cougars now have 4 minutes to respond, down by 9. Jackson with the spin move and nice layup for 2.
It's a good move by Blaine.
Cutting the lead to 7, 52-45, Panthers up. Lakin dishing it to Russell, passing to Gabliff.
Air ball.
And the student section going crazy. And that's going to be a foul on Gabliff. And now DJ Thompson will take the ball up the court. Thompson. And the ball will get stolen by Duggar. And Duggar, he'll miss it and will get fouled. It's going to be 2 on the line. Powell Panthers playing very aggressive right now on defense. And right now you just saw there, Duggar getting a steal on a pretty good fast break with number 10, Noah Lakin.
Yeah, I mean, Powell is, you could tell they can dish him. They can run the fast break pretty well.
For his first shot, Duggar will make it. For a second, he'll also make it. He'll extend the lead back to 9. 54-45, Powell Panthers up against the Northview Academy Cougars. And now Cougars trying to draw up a play here on offense. Kicking it back out to DJ to restart. He's going to have a screen. Thompson trying to drive baseline. He's going to kick it out, and Russell is going to steal it for the Panthers, and he's going to miss a layup. And now it's going to be a referee timeout, injury timeout for DJ Thompson. Excuse me. DJ Thompson with a, looks like, what, an ankle injury? Hopefully DJ's good. Hopefully there's nothing serious. Now Peyton will sub in for him. Now it's going to be a timeout.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see from Northview. I mean, DJ's been your guy tonight, and you know they're gonna look for him to be the guy for the rest of the year. I mean, they're gonna look for a lot of people to step up, and that's not what you want to see going down with an injury in the first game of the season, really.
And if you guys are not just joining us, the Northview Academy Cougars are now down by 9 points against the Powell Panthers. 54-45 as the Powell Panthers are up right now.
I mean, looking at the stats right now, I mean, Stoles, Jalen's close to a double-double. He's got 10 points, 6 rebounds. Ben, he's been doing 10 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Aiden, he's been doing his thing, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Peyton's been doing his thing, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 fouls. But that's what you're going to get out of Peyton. You know, he might get in foul trouble, but he'll give you some must-needed points and rebounds off the bench.
Now, Peyton White has the ball up top. Blaine Jackson to Stoles. There's now the Cougars running the play here on offense. Trying to find a layup. A Pickle. Getting a screen, dishing to Boyven. He's going to miss the layup. No call. As now the Northview fan base not happy with no call right there. Blaine Jackson with great defense right there. Jackson.
Good
He's going to get the
move.
layup.
That's a good move by Blaine, cutting it down to 7.
Now the Cougars are going to be in a full court press right now.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go in a full court press.
Now they're going to skip it over to Duggar. And that's going to be a foul on number 1, Benjamin Pickle. He's going to be called for a push.
You know, I don't really know about some of these fouls.
You know, the refs, you know, they're calling everything they see. And they're not being biased about it. Calling it on both sides, like I said all night. So, and now Duggar has the opportunity for some shots.
No discredit to both teams. I mean, both teams have played really, like, they've played some physical basketball.
Duggar, he'll miss the first shot.
It looks like DJ's getting his ankle taped up in the trainer's room.
Duggar will miss the second shot.
It's going to be over the back on Farmer.
And now the Cougars down by 7 with 2 minutes left. See what they can do here on offense. White. And it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, that's what you're going to need from Peyton. That's what you're going to need from everybody, you know, just getting quick buckets. You just need quick buckets right now.
Yeah, right now, you know, I agree with you, Landon. They do need quick buckets. Down by 7 with 2 minutes left.
You need quick buckets and quick stops.
Quick stops. Yes, quick stops. Great defense. Is now Peyton White.
If you're lucky, force turnovers.
Has an opportunity for some shots.
If you're lucky, you can force some turnovers, you know.
Peyton White with his first shot. And
There
it's
you go.
good.
That's a good shot by Peyton right there.
Cutting the lead to 6. For a second. No good. And now Powell will get the ball. Coach Hargan not happy with the result.
Yeah, I don't think Peyton was either. He's arguing that it went off Powell.
Now Cougars trying to play some defense right here. Powell trying to hold the ball as long as possible. Dishing it. And now Cougars with another steal. Stoles. Passing down to Jackson with the dunk. Blaine Jackson with the stand-up dunk.
That's
For the
momentum.
Northview Academy Cougars. Down by 4 points with a minute left. Cougars
That's a good find by Peyton
playing
as
very
well.
elusive and fast. Foul on the floor. And Peyton going to get caught with the foul.
And it
Injury
looks
update.
like DJ is going to be out for the rest of the game. He doesn't have a shoe.
That's not what you
or a
want to see.
sock. No, I don't really know what happened. I couldn't tell.
Looks like he, twisted his ankle or something. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But now Russell has a chance to extend this lead. And he'll make the first one.
He hasn't been like the best free throw shooter today, but he's been a reliable one.
Yes, it's Nathan Russell.
You know, it's
He goes to the line pretty often, being down there on the post.
he's
And he'll miss the second.
it's still a 2-possession lead. Like anything can happen. So I'm not counting the Cougars out.
Cougars drawing up a play right here. Pickle, dishing to Jackson. Boom! Three-pointer from Blaine Jackson.
And one.
What a play there for the Northview Academy Cougars, and the senior getting the shot in the corner, just what you want. to close the lead down to 2 points.
That's exactly what he needed to get going. That's exactly what he needed.
Blaine Jackson, the senior, finally coming back alive in this fourth quarter with only a minute left, cutting the lead back to 2. As now the Cougars are trying to find this win, trying to find a way back in this game after, having a deficit this whole entire game.
Oh, man, he came on in the second half. He has been a reliable defensive and a transition guy to get you a bucket. And that's the confidence he needed to get a shot like that to fall in. Getting knocked down like that, that's a hard shot.
This team has
he
been
just makes it look easy.
I agree. This team has been very resilient. They have not been, giving up on this Powell team. As, Powell, they've also been trying their butts off as well. So both these teams are going at it, and this is just what you want to see in high school basketball.
Oh, man, it's just been a back-and-forth game, It's like siblings, they're just fighting nonstop.
And honestly, in high school basketball, anything can happen. I've seen some of the craziest games. I've witnessed some by my eye. Anything can happen in high school basketball, especially in East Tennessee. So now Powell, Cougars in a full court press. Now Farmer.
You just need good transition defense, that's all.
Shooting.
It's going to be blocked by Ben.
What a save by Peyton White. Aiden Boyvin to tie the game. What a play on a fast break. The Northview Academy Cougars now.
Great play by Ben. Great closeout defense.
On
great
a full court
transition
press.
offense.
Jalen Stolz on a trap. Now Gabloff, the Powell Panthers, trying to find an answer. Duggar and Blaine Jackson will knock the ball out of bounds.
Hey, Blaine's came on in this fourth quarter. He's been the guy.
It'll be Panther ball. This game has a potential chance of going into overtime.
What a game to start the season off.
And Duggar trying to get 2, and he'll get it. With 25 seconds left, North Academy Cougars trying to find a score. Jackson to Stolz. Stolz going down. Baseline. And Northview Academy Cougars will call a timeout with 13.9 seconds left to go in this game.
By Clark.
Down by 2 points. This has been a close game. Whole entire game's been pretty neck and neck. And now it's 57-55 in a, game time situation. What do you think, Landon?
Man, I know I've sounded like a broken record, but you gotta get it to your scorer. You gotta set something up. Ben's went cold, but I wouldn't go away from him. Blaine's hot right now. You just gotta get it to one of those two. You don't need a 3. You can tie it up with a 2. You could get it down low to Boyvin or Stolz. You could get it to Peyton. He could drive in. Anybody on the floor can do what they want, basically.
I agree. This new team, this new era, it's very guard heavy.
You can't afford a turnover.
Yes, right now, 13.9 seconds left. Cannot afford a turnover. Northview Academy Cougars down by 2. Boyvin. He gets the 2 and 1. Aiden Boyvin for the Northview Academy Cougars with a chance to take the lead.
Oh, my gosh. What a play by Aiden, spinning around him and going up with a tough layup.
Aiden Boyvin, the senior, and now with a chance to take the lead for the Northview Academy Cougars and the Hall of Fame season debut.
This is a great game to start off with.
Aiden Boyvin coming clutch. And now, for what everyone has been waiting for, Aiden Boyvin. He sinks it.
Sink it.
Taking the first lead for about the whole night, for what it seems like.
Under 10
now,
seconds, they're going to have to push it.
Henson, driving baseline, passing to Russell. And he's going to get blocked. Benjamin Pickle coming in for the block, and it's going to be Panther ball.
What a play by Ben. Great help defense.
With a literal .2 left on the clock. A .2 left. Northview Academy Cougars have the lead with 1 point.
There's nothing you can really do besides lob it up.
You have to be the Flash to get this ball off. And, .2 left. Northview Academy Cougars I mean, this has been a crazy night, Landon. I mean, it's been close all night. We came up, came up fast at the beginning of the game. The Panthers took it whole entire game. We've been down this whole entire game, and now with literal .2 left, we're up.
I know getting a lead for the first time since it was 8-0.
I mean, last lead we had was what, 14-12? I mean, that's what it felt like. So, good gosh. I mean, the Northview Academy Cougars,
the first half.
This team has fought back for every single challenge and obstacle they have, come through today.
Talk about resiliency. Night. This team has resiliency.
No kidding. And now with a literal .2 left.
It looks like they're going to change the time to 1 second. They're going to put a second back on the clock.
Now they have told Clockwork to change time to 1 second.
You just got to keep playing good defense.
And
that's all you got to do.
Powell will have to get this ball and shoot it. And it's going to be another timeout by Northview Academy Cougars. Man. And Landon, I mean, you see these scenarios on TV. You see these scenarios all the time. I mean, even right now for us in real life and for y'all watching. I mean, any of these games, they do take forever. But, it's very important. I mean, 1 second left, 57-58. I mean, this begins your season if you're 1-0 or 0-1, and that really determines and defines, it sets a standard, at the beginning of the season for your campaign.
Man, I'm telling you, what a game by both teams. Depending the outcome, I mean, both teams were resilient. I mean, Powell, they came in after the first quarter and they ramped it up. I mean, after this second, we'll see.
Now here, Powell Panthers with 1 second left, 57-58 down. Duggar misses it, and the Northview Academy Cougars win the first game in a big-time win, 58-57 against the Powell Panthers. What a game, what a thriller. Wow. Landon, what is on your mind right now? What a game.
What a game. And, man, that was great defense at the end of the game by Aiden Boyven. That's the plays that you want. That's what you want in this game, and that's the start of the season that you want.
What a game.
And
from the Northview Academy Cougars. I mean, just hard to believe.
What a bounce back from the first half going scoreless for Blaine, going to 11 points and basically bringing this team back.
And now Aiden Boyven having 13 points for the night. What a game he had. Also with Blaine Jackson having 11 points. And most of these guys, 4 guys having double digits. Aiden Boyven, Blaine Jackson, Jalen Stoles, and Ben Pickle. What you said earlier, Landon, all these guys can score. We're guard heavy. I mean,
all of them can score. It just depends on who's going to score. I mean, going through it, Aiden had 13, Blaine had 11, Jalen had 10, Ben had 10, Peyton had 6. Look at the rebounds. Aiden had 3, Blaine had 2, Jalen had 7, Ben had 2, Peyton had 6. I mean, they're getting all the rebounds that they need to win a game.
I mean, it's mind-blowing to watch. I mean, crazy to watch Powell. I mean, just Friday I went down to Sevier County, watched them lose 1 point in a thriller from a comeback. And once again, now here at Northview Academy, and they lose by 1 point in a thriller. And this has been amazing to start your season off for the Northview Academy Cougars. I'm Stephen Justus, here with Landon Ogle.
Can't wait to be back for another one. Signing off for now.
We'll see y'all on the next stream.